our weekly live stream Sunday, 4 p.m. Every Sunday, you gotta tune in, smash the like button if you're watching it in a recording or if you're watching it live. Let me know in comments or in live chat where are you from. And you have to subscribe if you're not subscribed. I never tell people subscribe. I feel like I should be telling people subscribe. Sorry. I just want to welcome everybody here. I actually look kind of like a human today. Like I woke up, I like showered, shaved, bare minimum. But I kind of feel like I look like a human. Today we are rocking the black tank top, which is kind of dirty. There's something on it, but you can't see it. And this is our weekly live stream. Welcome everybody. And just a free little disclaimer that if you didn't see me and Johnny, we actually did like 100-minute live stream like a day ago where we were cooking stuffed peppers, and I really received a good amount of positive comments. And it kind of inspires Johnny when he like does super well in cooking. So he actually offered me to make one more dish today, but he went for a golf in Bronx today, so he was kind of tired. And I was like, you know what? The next dish that we would cook, it would take us 3 hours to cook, so it would be like 3-hour live stream. So I'm not sure that I'm prepared for it yet, because I feel like 3-hour live stream is a lot to put in. But we've done those though. But smash the like button, let me know where you're from. But we are back, and we're back on Sunday live stream, and we're definitely I'm gonna tell you what dish he's gonna cook, but like let me know where you guys from. We see Australia, Sydney, 6 a.m. Art, you look very fresh. Honestly, this is good. I like it. Hi, any stuffed peppers left for me? I ate the last one like an hour ago. It was also, we warmed it in microwave, and low-key, it wasn't that warm because it's hard to warm it inside, but it was really good. Like, I kind of like it cold. I don't know if I'm weird for this or no, but we have here Boston, Utah, Brooklyn, Kansas, Ohio, New York, Kentucky. So everybody is back. We had this stuffed peppers. Again, if you didn't watch our live, it's a pretty good one. Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Indonesia. Welcome everybody. And also, if it's your first time on my live stream, please let me know in chat and just say hi, it's my first time. Belgium again at 10:05 p.m. 10:05 p.m. is such a good time. I feel like it's before bedtime. Hi handsome. Hi Tom. It's 9:05 p.m. in UK. Very, very happy to see Sunday, gun day, I see. What does a gun day mean? Welcome everybody. Belgium, welcome everybody. We are back on Sunday live stream. Anyone who is here, find out about all art social media on my, thank you for promoting it. Diagonai speaks from Spain, my first time. Kevin, you're full of shit. Kevin, we know it's not your first time. I know you too well. Southern California, 81 degree. It's pretty warm here too. I didn't go outside today though. Welcome to people. Everybody say hi. I need to stop vaping. This just kills me. I'm gonna read the book. I've been vaping and I feel like it definitely slowed me down with gym, being lazy, laying down in bed, and I've been vaping since July. Before this, I was vaping here and there. I was just taking people's vape. July was kind of stressful, so I started vaping. Smash the like button. So I am struggling with it, and I'm gonna stop because I know myself. Usually, if I smoke for like 2-3 months. I read the book, and I stop for next 3 years. So that was the case, at least till now, and I want to do it. I want to start reading the book, probably today. It's called Easy Way to Quit Smoking by Alan Carr, and it's not healthy, like I said. I'm not very proud. I feel like if I would finish this year with smoking, I would be the biggest disappointment of the year for me. So, but I do have addictive personality to smoking and alcohol. I wasn't drinking much though, so that's good. But smoking is different, definitely something that it's my weak spot. So, and it also started like in book they talk about it. It all starts with one little time when somebody has a vape and I was like, can I have it? I think I took it from KB once, but it's not his fault, obviously. And it just became more and more and more. And I already have sinus problems, you guys know, and my acid reflux and everything. Um, it's annoying, but that's why you see me. I truly think that it benefited towards me being sick last week, and this week I'm finally like fully getting over it, but it's still not fully over it. But it's definitely not my proudest moment, I would say. I would say it's definitely like stupid, absolutely not smart. Anytime you see a vapor cigarette, you have to immediately identify as your enemy, not your friend. No, I'm not to this point, But a lot of the vaping, it fucks my nose, but it also fucks my stomach. Like it has acid reflux, like it makes it worse. So it's not smart at all. And yeah, I just want to say welcome everybody, and we're gonna work on it. We went to the Fashion Week event. It's called HIV Unwrapped, and it was like Fashion Week, but it was like not typical Fashion Week. It was like combination of like where science meets the when science meets the fashion. Basically, they had like 9 models like collaborated with the scientists who work on HIV cure or like overall in the sphere. And it was pretty cool. I went there yesterday. There was like little red carpet there. We had like pictures taken. I went with Johnny and met some good people there who are like already seen. It's kind of funny because when you go to those events in New York, you could see similar people. So it's kind of nice to like go somewhere where you already know the people, especially if you like them. But yeah, so we went there yesterday. We're there for like 3 hours. Every time I watch something about HIV, especially in like 80s, it just makes me so sad. Like they were talking, they were showing like the pictures, and there was like memorabilia there. Not me, but there was like sorry about it, but there was like memorabilia there, and it was like so sad, like how many people have died, and like how the government kind of like just ignored it all for a while. I don't know. It was just very sad, and like I took some pictures of memorabilia. I'm gonna make probably bigger Instagram post, and I'm just gonna post one of the pictures there when they were like making, I don't even know how you say it. They're like painting on the blankets, I guess, and there's some names of those people. And yeah, I'm like, thank God for PrEP, and thank God that we have like science and medicine that actually works. And it was pretty sad, definitely, So it's also, I know a lot of you guys lived through it, and maybe some of you lost friends while living through it, and I just can't even imagine, like this is just very sad, and I don't know, it's just sad. And so that's definitely like always, it's funny because like, not funny, but it's like, it's interesting because like I worked with people who have like HIV back in high school because I was like educating my school, and I went to different trainings with Peace Corps, US and Ukraine. So I remember learning about it since I was like 15, what it means and stuff. And I have one of the good friends who she was born with HIV. So like, it's like interesting that like I've known this topic for a while, and it's like kind of, I see this a lot. Also, I'm gay, and it obviously affects gay community a lot. So watch the movie Milk, you'll see how it was. Bobby, I feel like I have a very like soft spot, or not soft. I feel like I don't want to get sad. I watched Halston. I think that was Halston, right? What was it called? Halston. That's what I watched. There was a series too. So I watched it, and I was like really heartbreaking. So I don't really want to be in this mood right now, but maybe at some point. But yeah, it's just sad, and like it's sad, like, and it also brings perspective a lot in my life, how lucky I am that I'm doing what I'm doing. Like living my life, showing people, like, in a way, inspiring people to, like, I have a lot of messages who's like, because I watched you, I came out faster. Or like, I came out because I watched you. Or like some older people who are like, didn't get to live like authentically when they were young. And I used to get letters on my PO box a lot when it's like, Art, like, when I watch your videos, I live through you. And like, I wish, like, you know I wish that was possible back in the day. And that's when I feel like it's a lot more purpose, like, I like to serve some kind of purpose that is a lot deeper than just half naked pictures on the internet or like funny videos. So that kind of makes me feel good that like some people just live. I have some older friends who would say, I wish I had OnlyFans when I was growing up. I would have done it in a second. Like, my old manager was telling me, like, you can be cute, you can do funny videos, and you can monetize it as like, I feel like it goes much more besides it in order to like be successful at it, but I get their point. Like, they're in a closet till they're like 40, or like, you know what I mean? I hope you're I hope you're careful when you do collabs with other people. You see, Jane, I do collabs with people very rarely. And I usually pick people that I do collabs with. I don't really do collab just for the following. Usually I have to like them at least a little bit in terms of how they look. And I have strategy, basically, of who I pick and why do I pick them. And, we have prep and everything, doxy prep. So I don't do it as often. And I would repeat some collabs sometimes because it's just easier because I got on the same page with the person. So yeah, I'm being pretty careful about it. It was illegal to be gay in Australia till I was nearly 30, which is kind of wild for me. Illegal to be gay. A lot of my people of my age lost my gay friends. Freddie Mercury wasn't lucky. I wish there was OF when I was in my teens or 20s. I was hot as fuck, Brad said. I'm still the only person left without an OF. What do you mean? Like, you don't have it? Guys, check out my OF too because it's really good. There is some new stuff, and yeah. Monetization, mortgage. We all need this. But yeah, so we went to this event. It was good. I'm glad I met some people who are like working in it, and yeah, I was just thinking and putting things in perspective how lucky I am, and I want to give everybody shout out in this live streams because like I feel like sometimes I don't give you guys shout out enough, because I'm always thinking that I've been doing it for 4.5 years, and within 4.5 years, I know for a fact that a lot of people fell off. Then, and I'm still like keeping pretty good numbers in terms of like on my Instagram, and YouTube was always kind of tricky, but I feel like YouTube people are the most loyal people. That's what I always say, and I feel like one of the reasons I keep doing it really well because I have those loyal people. And I was actually talking to ChatGPT about it, like what is the longevity like within the next 5 years. And I always tell this. I kind of talked about it a lot with ChatGPT, but I always like tell like people who ask me like, oh, I want to start OnlyFans, but like there's such a big competition. Let's say, right? I was like, yeah, there is a competition, and you have to do a lot. But like the reality is, you are the only one person in the world who are you. There might be hundreds of thousands of other people, but they're not you. So I always give them an example of. I always give an example of new Italian restaurant, right? There are Italian restaurants or any type of restaurant that open up. Yeah, they have a high percentage of closing too, but there are constantly new restaurants open up. And I would tell those people, if you think this way, and if those restaurants were thinking this way, there would be no new restaurants, right? But there are new successful restaurants, and there is hundreds of thousands of restaurants. There's thousands, probably tens of thousands of restaurants in New York, but there are still new places coming up. So you'll understand why I'm saying this all. But basically, not me being philosophical today, but basically my point is, if you want to start doing like OnlyFans or something, there is like obviously a lot of components to your success in order to succeed in it, but you cannot think about the competition and think that nobody's going to subscribe to you because there is a big competition or somebody is hotter. I don't think you should be the hottest person in the world to be successful. I think you you can look whatever you want to look, and you'll still have an audience who want exactly to see you. And same with YouTube. You know, uh, there is there are so many people on YouTube, but there are some people who only come back and watch me here for like 4 years, you know, like a year, or 2 years, or 3 years. For some reason, they like me, and there are people over those years that I've seen. They're like, sorry. There are people over those years that I had like super fans, right? And like, and they would be like active in a live chat, but they would disappear over time, right? Because they might get tired of me. Because I used to watch some YouTubers, and then I would get tired of them, especially when I go and recycle stuff. There is reasons why you can get tired of me, but there are people who are going to be constantly with you, and there are people who are going to be new people and who will stay. Because like I have some super fans who are like very newer, like a year ago, you know, and like they would be supporting everything you do. Like you drop OF, they go on OF. You drop merch, they do merch. You ask them to smash the like button, they smash the like button. You ask them to comment, they comment. So that's the whole point. So I always tell those people that you cannot think about it this way. You're the only one person to yourself, so you are the power. And when I talked to ChatGPT about like yesterday longevity on YouTube, because like sometimes I'm like thinking, and then I look back on numbers and like, oh, I do kind of have it, okay numbers. Like I wish I had like every long YouTube video 100K views, or like 50K views at least. But it's like it's hard, and it's hard to do it when you do it for 4.5 years. And like sometimes I get lazy, sometimes I get burned out, because I only have one person who helps me, to be fair. So that's probably my weak spot. I feel like I should have more people who help me, because then it brings new opinions. But like the whole point with ChatGPT is like, yeah, we live in a very fast moving forward world where you have to adopt. So, but the power, for example, that I have, the reason why I'm successful in a lot of things that I'm successful at, is because I have me, like authenticity. And at some point I got, you know, when I started doing gay interviews, nobody was doing something similar besides Chris. Like Chris was doing, but still our style with interviews was very different. Like very different. He interviewed a lot of straight guys. He was like more brat, you know, he's like more Gen Z oriented. And I was like kind of like basic stuff. Like I was like trying to do stuff like do you have more tops or bottom? Like what's your coming out story? Do you think we'll ever, you know? So I was trying to do like my own thing. So at some point when I've noticed that, you know, people try to copy it, and there are so many more people who are like trying to do interviews, and I was like kind of getting like annoyed when it's just like straightforward, you know. I come up with an idea and I think about it for like a month, and then I come up with a good question, and then I see immediately guy copies it, right? But the reality, what I noticed is like most of those people flopped because they're just not doing an interview, because it seems so easy to just like go and ask, are you gay? But you have to be really engaged, you have to like edit it well, you have to pick up the part you're gonna edit, you have to like, because I'm not gonna do every single interview like I did with DeMarco, right? This one is one in like 600 who like did this well, but there are like some that are very close to him, right? And I don't really need, because it was like way too viral at some point, even because I got a lot of like straight people audience, which was not my goal even. But my whole point is like I see those people who try to copy you, and they kind of fell off, or like they're just not good at it. And I was like, I kind of realized that the only person I should really compete is myself, because if I compete with myself, then that's when I'm stop being repetitive, or like when I try to find new things. And also like do not reinvent the wheel, especially as long as it works. Like you have to adapt very quick, but you should understand that like if kiss or slap works and people really like to see kiss or slap, why do I have to be like weird and not do this? Why do I have to hurt? Because like every video can help me to get to the new goal, right? And that's what I kind of like came to the conclusion about. And when we talked with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT said, yeah, there's going to be AI models, AI people, you know, there's going to be, I tried to do AI person and my account got deleted at 20K subscribers on Insta, but it was still not the same. I feel like people will be really craving the real people. So, you know, you so I feel like I'm very lucky because I started 4 years ago and now I already have a base, but I feel like sometimes I just don't take advantage of people, not wrong. I sometimes don't take advantage of the platform that I have to like be more funny, experiment, because I'm this kind of person. You guys went with me through this. You've seen me once, all of you, because Mike's seen me multiple times like this, or like my other friends when I talk about it. When I come up with an idea, I try to do it quick. And then if it fails, right? So, because if I'll come up with an idea and I will think about it for a year, and then, you know, it's gonna fail after I try it a year later, I'm gonna like waste space in my head for a year, basically. So, you guys actually have seen that I come up with a Twitch idea, right? Because I was like, oh, I have to do longevity, I'm gonna stream. I bought all this, I spent like $3,000. I swear, it was a lot. I was like, okay, it's all business expense. I have to get the best camera. I bought like 2 cameras because I didn't know. I was trying to make it easy. I have to get the best lights. I have to like set it up here, right? And I was trying to do Twitch. And you remember like 60 of you or 70 of you started like coming to the Twitch. And I did like 1 or 2 that I was like really, when it was all set. And then I was like, okay, it's really not worth it because I really don't enjoy it, and like it just doesn't work. People don't seem to enjoy it. I don't know how to do it. This is like, I hate like setting up technology. Like all I like to do is just like turn on iPhone and talk to iPhone. When I bought like my big camera, which was also, I'm actually selling camera. If somebody wants to buy my camera, let me know. But I bought my big camera because I need to like super big quality of movie video, movie TikTok, sorry, movie quality YouTube. Like it doesn't work because I know my weakness, because I hate setting it up. I don't know how to work with technology. Like I need somebody who's gonna set it up for me and film it, right? I can only do like iPhone. The reason why me and Cooper, we have a podcast on a couch, because I told him, listen, I had like 3 or 4 podcasts before and they all failed because I was overthinking it. I know the one strategy that we can do, it needs to be as easy as possible. We need to get once per week, we film it, we edit it the same day or the next day we put it out. We are filming it on my couch. And I told him, yes, it would be nice to have a studio, but I know that if we want it to last more than 1 month, we have to do it easy and reproducible. So that's why we have and I feel like it works well. You know, yes, sometimes we flop, sometimes we hit 10K views, but then in reality, that's what I talked about. ChatGPT podcast builds like people who are very loyal, people who, you know, will tune in on Christmas live stream is as well. And I feel like it helps him too, like, you know, but that's the whole point of the YouTube yesterday when I was talking to ChatGPT, that the only power you have, the only thing that I have to do is, first of all, stay authentic. And second, I have to keep evolving. But in order for me to keep evolving, I cannot just see on what somebody else doing and try to copy them. I can get inspired, but copy is not working. I just have to be competing with myself. That's the only one time when I really succeed a lot in terms of like, you know, getting 20 million views. For me, it's a success. And I mean, even million views, it's a success. But yeah, so I don't think AI was gonna replace it. I was like, I think I'm pretty good position for now, you know, as long as I'm healthy. And I think that when people turn in on like my cooking live streams when I'm with Johnny, you have no idea how many people like come to us in the street and call Johnny Pumpkin. If somebody comes to us in the street and says pumpkin and art, I know, sorry, I'm not reading comments right now. I'm gonna read them all in a second. But whenever I walk on the street and people call Johnny Pumpkin, I know this is a super fan. You know what I mean? Because I know that that's the only kind of like way to see it is like if you're gonna watch our live stream and like you're gonna see the YouTube. So I was like, this is the super fan. I have to talk to him longer, and I want to make sure like say thank you. So when we do cooking live stream, when people turn in, or when we do a Sunday live stream, I could have stopped doing Sunday live stream a very long time ago. Because the reality, sorry, my finishing thought. is like that's when I feel when I build a real connection with people that brings me joy, and I can be vulnerable because I feel like this is like what I like to do, right? Like sometimes I'm lazy, sometimes I'm sick, whatever. But like most of the time, I've been doing those live streams for 4.5 years now. But my point is, I could have stopped it because usually I have like 100 to 200 viewers on these live streams. It's every Sunday, which is a weekend day. It's kind of inconvenient. I don't really make any money from doing this, you know, but I never wanted to because I feel like this is the power that is deeper than just like look short-sighted. You know what I mean? First of all, I enjoy it. Second of all, I like people who come here because I feel like a lot of people who come here on Sunday, they would really be like, they feel like they know me, and I feel like I know them because I see the constant comments. Like I remember every single name who constantly comments. You know what I mean? And I sometimes remember where they're from, remember how long they've been, when did they follow, wherever. But yeah, so basically, there are things that I enjoy and that I'm looking to how to like elevate those things. And like there are things like that I do for views only when I'm like trying to be hype, you know, which is you need to do both, right? But like those live streams like today or live streams like with Johnny, that's when people really get to know me. And I feel like this is something that like some other creators might not have because all they focused on is, you know, how to get more people on OnlyFans. That's a lot of creators like this, you know, and like there's no really authenticity. It's just like trying to get viral in order to get more people to make money. Which first 2.5 years on my OF, I wasn't even like active. I had like 100 messages. I was always thinking about it as a YouTuber job or TikToker job. You know, first 2.5 years, I wasn't really even active on OF, which I think was kind of waste. I could have been done so much more, but I don't think it's waste. I think it just shows my priority. Thank you, Tony, for $9.99. You didn't have to do it. I didn't meant when I don't make money. It's just an example, guys. You know that, like, I really like doing it, and there is a reason. If I like do this, there is a reason that people who come here 4 years in a row. You know, so and I feel like it's really powerful, you know, because like try to stay semi-relevant for 4 years. It's pretty hard. But this is my talk today. This is just what I wanted to share with you, what I was thinking. And I was thinking that I go through the periods when I'm very active on YouTube and when I'm not. And I'm really like considering like adding more stuff on YouTube, like vlogs and talking. But like, I don't even want to like tell you what I want to add because I need to do it. I just need to do it and I need to show you that I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And once I do those, and once you see this, I feel like that's more fun. Like this year, I want to take advantage of Halloween. I want to do some cute stuff for Halloween with Johnny, like maybe something with Cooper too. Like Chris is gonna come here for a couple of days. I have some like different people coming. Maybe Brad will come again, first time actually. So there's a lot of things that I'm planning for this fall, and I just wanted to give you the one of the things. I just wanted to give you guys a shout out. And sometimes I have people who like miss my live stream and they say, hey Art, I'm sorry, which is I think very sweet. I missed your live stream, I wish I could be there, you know. But I was like, it's all right, you know. But I just wanted to give you a shout out, and I would say that I'm really grateful for the YouTube, you know, and everything else obviously. My VIP page, you know, never stop promoting it. So yeah, I'm gonna read some of the comments here that I see. Okay, I'm gonna read some of the comments because I missed a lot of comments. Glad that you were invited to event. Hope you get invited to more of them. Yeah, I agree. Some of my favorite people aren't necessarily conventionally hot, excluding Art, of course. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, some people who make on OF money, you have no idea they even do, you know, and they're not conventionally hot. You stay fresh, relevant, and still playful and sexy. Never seen anyone's OnlyFans. Period, Richard. Not gonna lie, I love the sleeveless short. This short is from Alo. It's not my favorite, to be honest. I just wanted to put something on to jump on a live stream. It's okay, like, to be fair. It's also overpriced, so. It's based on what you do and what you share, and not what producer or label tells you what to do. Oh, that's a good point. There are some YouTube who still have accounts up from a while back and haven't updated them, which is frustrating. Yeah, a lot of people just quit. A lot of people don't want to do it. It's really exhausting sometimes. It's easier to like follow the order in order to create something new. uh, Johnny's talking to somebody. Not there is nothing old with being old. That was smart to team up with Cooper. I agree. Just to find the thing that set you apart from the rest, I would say, if we want to start as content creator. Yeah, I think you need to find a shtick or trick, and you need to keep experimenting. And at some point, this shtick will get old, and you have to find a new one. Will you interview Parker Matthews? I don't know who he is. How long is an interview with the person before you edit? It depends. Usually 5 minutes, and I try to get to a minute. Usually 3, 5 minutes. It depends on the person. There are some people who I like talk to for 7 minutes. That's like a lot. But do you know any gay Arabs? No. You're so mature for your age and so smart. Period. I appreciate this comment. Did Insta delete your AI account, or you did delete it? No, Instagram deleted my AI account, and they didn't even allow to appeal. They said that we are violated some rules, which is insane because it was literally saying it's AI account in description. Bobby brought a good comment. I'm sure it's almost impossible to come up with the ideas that haven't been already done. I agree, fully agree. Everything was done already. It's just your own take on it. Like somebody commented on my Instagram recently, like, you're just copying this guy account. And I went to this guy account, and this guy literally did not do this 4 years ago. I'm pretty sure that he copies me. But like some people, it's different for everybody, but it's okay. You can copy, you can do your own way. At the end of the day, people like you or they don't like you, and they're like more relatable to you or they don't. He talking to other people can say hi to everyone. Yeah, I cannot say hi to everyone, but I'm trying. Twitch was just like YouTube lives, but with more haters. Yeah, Twitch was a lot, and it was like fail. And the reason why I told you like for this situation, because it's one of the things that I tried this year, and I'm trying new things constantly. Like this last year, I tried podcast with Mike. This year, I'm trying podcast with Cooper. I did Twitch. I didn't do even Twitch, but like I was attempting to do it. You know what I mean? So last year we did TikTok lives a lot, and we had some really cool people who came from TikTok lives. So Cooper and you complement each other. I agree. The studio you made for Gaze of Our Days was beautiful and iconic. I agree. Smash the like button. Your latest Cooper and Art episode was great. Thank you so much. Kevin sends me pumpkins. The gay studio was in Midtown Rental. You help senior viewers understand young people, period. All the seniors are welcomed here. The more the better. You're a person, not just a figure. Thank you. On Patreon, we did start it on Patreon first. To be fair, I'm gonna post on my Patreon more. I think I'm gonna mix it with sexy stuff and regular stuff, because I see people subscribing there, and I feel like my own personal Patreon, I've just been shit on it, and it really sucks, and I apologize to people who subscribe and just wait for it. But I really think that Patreon and Fansly too, that I really need to step it up, and you guys will see the effort. Massive fan, I love you. Thank you, Zach. New York looks amazing. My birthday's on Christmas. Oh my gosh, that's iconic. Lol, you are a trip. You're unique. Have to translate all your thoughts. Not easy. Yeah, somebody told me like, that I think Cooper said it was like, yeah, sometimes I forget that you're like, it's not your first language, and like you have to talk. Johnny actually said that when I got a little bit older now, and when I get very like comfortable with people, my English gets worse. He said it. But when I'm like on live stream, it's like understandable. But like he gave me an example when we were doing live stream, and I said stand next to each other, highest to tallest. But it was just a mistake. I think it was just like because didn't really feel well when we did Cooper live stream. I still was kind of like sicky, so I think that was just a regular. Richard, thank you so much for being here. What is the situation with the short film? I think we got the final version. Chris did not like it, and I think Chris liked it. I think he said some note that it switches too quick or something. So I need to call Chris after this live stream and figure out if he wants to redo it, or Mike is gonna try to do something. So, where did I get the new haircut? I think it's just a good hair day, guys. It's the same place. I just give up and I just like go to Chinatown. Next year, do some videos of Johnny giving you golf lessons. They will have to be content gold. I feel like those could be short videos. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jerry. Those can be uh, short videos. I feel like I could really want to do and like honestly, I could really do a lot better with short videos, but I feel like longer videos, I'm gonna come back just in regular posting on longer videos. It's just the mindset that I have to have. Sometimes I'm just like out of it. And I've been doing a lot on my VIP page. Like I answer people on VIP page. I don't really talk as much on VIP page, but I set up a system that if you want to purchase specific video, you send me a magic word. And when people go to my VIP page, they send me a magic word and I have to send them this video, right? So it's like, it takes a lot of time and a lot of like space in my head. Like if I wake up at 4 a.m. and I'm going to pee, I'm gonna answer, you know, this VIP. So I really think that I really stepped up my VIP page this year and I'm doing pretty well on Instagram. I'm really got lazy with YouTube. I think that it's just lazy, burned out. I don't see the numbers sometimes that I want to see. I honestly watched one of the ladies. I don't know if you guys remember, but like 3 years ago, when I just started doing art in a park, I bought the course from this girl who was doing YouTube. It was like 10K course, which was kind of waste of money. But I think in reality, this course was including like 2 meetings with her, and you know, that's what I bought because I wanted to meet her and I wanted to like, learn from her because she was doing like all this internet stuff, and I don't regret it. It was definitely expensive. But basically, the whole point, I just watched a video of her having the same thoughts, similar thoughts that I have about like content creation and stuff. She like struggles, she has a podcast, and she also has this similar thing when like one video will be a hit, another video will like just bomb. And like, I, I see a lot of, not a lot of people actually. I see people who like been doing it. She's been doing content creation for like 10 years. So that's a long time. And it's just hard to like get into like new things. And I watched her and she's like has the same thoughts. I was like, I'm not alone in those thoughts, you know? But I feel like we've been pretty fresh. I feel like we're doing okay. I feel like, I don't know, I'm always getting excited about fall. I'm always getting excited about Christmas because I feel like Christmas brings us together. And I'm even considering opening the PO box for this year for Christmas. But I'm not sure if I will do this because last time when I did open PO box, do you guys remember there was a one guy who was kind of crazy, who was keep sending me groceries even though I asked him to not to, and like he sent me like 25 sweaters, like the same sweaters, which like this is one of the reasons why I closed it. And he was a little bit like weird because I told him not to and he just kept doing it. You know, I am very appreciative, but I have no space to store it. I don't think that's the stuff that I need to. But basically, what's funny, I fully forgot about this guy. I think I blocked him 2 years ago. And what's funny, he commented on Cooper's YouTube about me. Like he wrote the whole big ass comment about how I'm ungrateful, how like if you send me something, like it just means that you're wasting your time and money, how I'm like spoiled. It was insane. It was like paragraph like this. And I was like, I blocked you like 2 years ago, and I really hate blocking people. Like, I do not like it. That's why I say, if I responded to you once on Instagram, try to not text me again because it kind of bothers me when people text me on Instagram all the time, right? I understand if you want to text me like once per week, whatever. But like, don't really share with me stuff, like, because basically with Instagram, it puts you in general. And I'm trying to keep it very clean, and I just don't have energy to answer to every single message on Instagram because it's a lot of business. I don't know, a lot of my friends. So I hate blocking people, and I hate doing that. Like, I closed my PO box because of it. And I was getting some cool stuff on PO box. Like, I was getting really cool stuff, from other people. But at some point, I just realized it's just not worth for me, and I rather set up Amazon wish list. I don't know. I don't remember how did we do it last year. I think last year I opened it for Christmas, right? I don't remember how, or I just got everything from wish list, I think. And then some people who I really know who like wanted to send me a gift card, like check or something, I gave it to them. But yeah, at some point I was like, bro, I don't need your groceries. Like, I'm not gonna open the groceries from person. Like, I don't know. And he's like, he thinks to hire himself. Who would ever want to poison him? I was like, there's so many weird people there. You have no idea. And I would say that my content is pretty positive, right? I would say I don't really do a lot of controversial stuff. I don't really talk shit that much. And I still have so many people who don't like me. So imagine if I did like more controversial stuff and like try to grab people's attention by rage baiting. I don't really do it that much. There's a couple times when I would like put something, like, but that's it. But yeah, so it's like, I don't know. Basically, I hope if this guy is watching and he doesn't take it super personally, it was not against him. It's just when I communicate to you and I say, do not send me 10 sweaters or groceries, and the next time you send me a full bag of groceries, I'm just not gonna tolerate it. Especially now once I'm older. Before I was like, oh my gosh, I felt bad because like this person really spends their time, they're packing it for me. But I was like, well, Art, you communicated, you don't need it. So like, don't feel bad because like it's given crazy. It's given Joe Goldberg from you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to feel. I'm also a very picky eater. You guys know this. Anyways, somebody says better safe than sorry. I agree. What happened to your Patreon? I just wanted to remake it and make it like not 18 plus, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be a mix of 18 plus and not. Is Johnny sad that South Carolina lost last night? Very sad. We watched it till the middle of the game and then he fell asleep. He was so tired. So very sad. It didn't look great, especially they started pretty good, but the quarterback got hurt. So not good. It's not good for me. I don't know. Can somebody tell me if Patriots, are they losing, winning now? Because when last time before I started live stream, they were like winning. No PO box last year, but there was one the previous year. Yeah. Are you related to an astrologist influencer? I have no idea. No, I'm definitely not related to anybody. Your voice and videos drive me crazy. You're so unique. You're one in a million of a kind, nice man. Jerry, you're a sweetheart. I need the ego boost because I'm insecure. That's what my therapist says. PDS having PO box means companies see your address, can send your stuff. True. RD, you're an awesome guy. Wish you well and happy and healthy love. Thank you so much, Zach. You're being awesome. Go directly to Goodwill. Bobby, I went directly to Goodwill for some of this stuff. Yeah. I went directly to Goodwill. But at some point I got pissed and I just threw away some stuff. So, can't wait for updating wishlist for Christmas period, Diego. I'm gonna put some different stuff on wishlist, And I think it's cute. I really love when people send me stuff on Christmas. Like, when it's from my, even though I know because I put it on my wish list last year, but there were people who sent gift cards that I didn't know how they even sent those. There were people that were sending some little small things that I gave a couple people my address that they knew. I think the opening gifts on Christmas live stream, one of the best things that I do every year. Because there was people who just don't like Christmas that much, and when they watch it, they feel like they're there. I don't know, and I really enjoy it. And I'm being so weird. I was like, who doesn't like receiving gifts? But I know people like this who do not like to receive gifts. But I feel like people also enjoy giving gifts and seeing my reaction, acknowledgement and like remember. I don't know. I feel like it's cute. I feel like it's mutual. I gave some gifts. For like 3 years, I was sending gifts to like 20, 30 people who were my loyal followers. But then it just got too much. At some point, it was just a lot of packing. And some of them got lost. Like I've sent one gift to a lady. She was my only follower, but she's now gone. Like I didn't see her on my live streams in forever. and I sent it in Brazil, and like shipping was like $200. So I was like, at some point I was just, I have to like let it go. Are you in bed? I thought you were sitting on my couch. I'm in a chair. Red Sox lost as well. Yeah. Thank you, Jason. Do you ever change the channel when Johnny falls asleep? I'm on my TikTok a lot or my Instagram. Uh, I don't really change the. We have Family Guy on sometimes. Oh, Patriots won. It means he's gonna be in a good mood. I'm in Minneapolis. The weekends are going to play. There's a lot of you know who's playing today? The Chiefs and Eagles. So that's like Super Bowl game today because they were playing last Super Bowl. I'm afraid to come out because I don't know if the most family accept me and this part of myself without fearing will happen in the future. Sorry you're afraid to come out. Just don't come out if you're still afraid because you need time to come to the conclusion and make sure you're safe. We love Christmas lives. Kevin, I love Christmas lives. Thank you so much for being there. You love Christmas lives, Kevin. I know you do. I love your gifts. Still use my West Village coffee mug every morning. Cowboys and Giants. Is Halloween your favorite? No, I don't care about Halloween at all. By the way, I'll be regifting all the Christmas presents to you this Christmas. By the way, I'll be regifting all the presents back to you this Christmas. Bobby, you're an icon. Right, it's about to start. When did it come out? At 24. Big Chiefs fan here. Kevin smiles because only me and Kevin knows his gift. But yeah, ask me some questions. I feel like it was a very good live stream. I feel like I'm in a good headspace, right? I feel like I'm really excited. I'm telling you guys. I have this feeling, and usually this feeling comes before like some good stuff happen. So as long as I'm not smoking, and as long as I'm like being smart, I think we're gonna have a really good fall and Christmas, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of interesting things. So I'm glad you are. I'm not. Jake, I'm sorry. How's the gym going? Terrible. I haven't been going to the gym because I was either sick or something else. Use it in moderation. You're vaping out. Bobby, I talked about vaping in the beginning of the live stream. You have to watch it. That I feel bad about. I need to read the book. It's been going on since July. It's still 14 Sundays before Christmas, guys. But this year, we're gonna put the Christmas tree probably November 5th. Boxers or briefs for Halloween and Thanksgiving. I was thinking about doing some thirst stuff for like YouTube. Some thirsty, like trying different underwear. I was thinking about it too. It's Peach Gummy, Ria, Aviar. Is Johnny rooting for Eagles or Chiefs today? He doesn't like both, but I think for Chiefs. Or, I don't know. When would you do a video with the pride flag again? I don't know. I'm gonna get to leave. Have a good day. Yeah, I'm gonna go soon too. It's been 48 minutes, y'all. I was a bit shocked when I saw Art vaping on the couch in a film outtake. I'm an Eagles fan like Cooper. Go Birds. Eagles just scored a touchdown. Oh, so they already scored a touchdown. I quit smoking but can't quit the vaping. Kevin, there is this book. It's Easy Way to Quit Smoking. If you read it, you'll quit. Which carrier of the phone do I use? Guys, one more thing I wanted to say that I'm gonna get a new iPhone. Because I feel like my is lagging. I'm just gonna exchange it, and I think I'm gonna get the new iPhone. I'm gonna exchange. I hope I'm not gonna like overpay too much, but I think I'm gonna get the new iPhone. What's the plan for today? Plans for dinner? I just had the roasted pepper, the stuffed pepper. It was amazing. I don't know where. I think we're just gonna order something today. And I think I just wanna cuddle with Johnny, and like just chill. And like I'm gonna write down the goals for the next week. I have a lot going on next week. I'm going to Boston for 2 days because Johnny's dad has a big birthday, and then I'm coming back. Also, my friend Anna from Chicago is visiting. I have to film podcast. I have something else I don't even remember. We cannot get a cat. We cannot get a cat. It's just not the. Still enjoying being a landlord. Well, for me, it's very easy being a landlord because I'm renting it to my good friend. So it's definitely really one of my financial goals, as I told you guys, is pay off my mortgage way ahead. And I put a lot of investment in it. And it really helps to have this rent money that she pays me because I have positive cash flow, couple $100, so it really helps. And my building, I was actually dealing with some landlord stuff recently. My building, it's so iconic, guys. I'll tell you now. That's gonna be the last story. So basically, my building has like 40 floors, whatever. And my building in Chicago, the one that I bought apartment to. What happened to your Gays of Our Days podcast? It doesn't, nothing happened. It still goes on. I just posted like 2 weeks with Connor. It's just hard to get guests consistently, you know? That's it. That's pretty much what happened. I'm gonna post this week again. I have like 2 podcasts that I can post. I was just lazy. That's it. Or like sick, lazy, whatever you wanna call it. So, landlord story. We have some people in our building in Chicago who are smoking, and my girlfriend told me like they're crazy in my building because they put a bunch of flyers all over the building. Please stop smoking. If you're gonna keep smoking, our condos gonna go down in value. You cannot smoke. So there is this lady who is probably like from Serbia, and she's assistant manager in my building in Chicago, right? Condominium. And she gave me a call and she was like, Art, we're really trying to pass this non-smoking amendment really hard. We're trying to get 66% of the all condo owners. We need you to send us. You did not send us. We mailed you this in the beginning of the August. You still did not. And she says it all with an interesting accent too. She's been so serious. I mean, it's serious. I guess it's her whole life. It's like high school there, I'm telling you. And I was like, okay, like, I'll send it to you. And then I forgot because they had my wrong apartment number in New York, so I never received the letter. They had the wrong apartment number. So basically, I got an email from her. And then I got, like, again, a call. Can you send us this letter of vote because we have a board meeting. We have a board there, HOA board, whatever it means, that they meet every 6 months or whatever. And I was like, do I need to be on a board meeting? And she was like, no, but like, you can vote for the candidates you want to put on a board. We can send you resumes and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so elaborated. You know, Art was just smoking through entire phone conversation. That's true. Basically, guys, she is a cunt, but I loved it. Basically, I didn't send, I forgot about it. And she's sending me email and she says, hi Art, thanks for sending us signed version with your non-smoking amendment. Have a nice day. And I didn't send anything, obviously, so she was just trying to be like mean, right? She was kind of cunty, which I get it. But she was like, you know, was giving me like this, thanks for sending us the non-smoking amendment. And I was like, that got me so funny. So it was like the day before the meeting, like I printed it all, I filled it up, and I sent them. I was like, guys, in reality, you never really sent me the mail. You just called me and I kind of forgot, and like, you know what I mean? HOA Karen alert. Yeah, that was pretty much Karen alert. But I sent them non-smoking amendment. I don't know if it passed. I need to ask her if we got 66% of the condo owners who like signed on it. They were like fighting for it really hard. Like somebody really pissed them off. Yeah, somebody really pissed them off. So I was being a landlord. And everything is good with the apartment. Like, you can't really hear the neighbors. But my friend told me today that she hears the weird sound. It only started today, like somebody snores, and it's like she can hear it. And I was like, she kind of woke up from it, and it's like still going on. So I have no idea what the fuck is this sound. I hopefully it's gonna go away. But basically, yeah, being a landlord is pretty easy for me for two reasons. Because I bought a condo, I didn't buy any single family house. I think this is so much more stress if I did it. And I'm renting it to my friend. We will see how is it gonna work once I rent it to somebody else. But I'm gonna be very, very picky. Like, they have to have credit score, they have to have like job, like I have to like look through everything. So because my condo is very new, like in terms of there's the new finishings there, everything is pretty new. So that's why I'm gonna be picky. And I want to deal with some. I rather have it empty for like extra 3 months than just put somebody else just to, like, you know what I mean. I don't care about it. My girlfriend is gonna be moving out at some point. I don't know if she's gonna be the whole year there. So I'm gonna go through the looking for a renter again. Years ago, I had a friend who bought a condo in Oregon, and one of the rules was the colored curtains you could hang in your living room. Yeah, I could see this. Yeah. Outlaw snoring, period. But some people snore. My mom snores, God. A part of me wants to leave, but I can't. That after it fancy, I can take it back. It will become reality. I'm afraid of that part. It's a really hard conversation, all of us. Just make sure you're safe before you come out. I think we ought to be friends with art. You guys are my friends in a way. It's parasocial relationships that we're having. Is that what they call it? I don't know if that's the right thing. What happened to you and Stan and Chris? Nothing. We're still best friends. We just filmed a short film together. So, I will agree. Seeing anything in the notes. Did I miss the gaze of our days with Evan? It was not Evan, it was Connor. I don't think there was any Evan. Will you and Johnny do a cook and stream one day? Jane, we just did a cook and stream for 90 minutes on Friday night. Check it out. It was stuffed peppers. We just did. And then 3 days before this, we did a cook and stream with me, Johnny, and Cooper. I wish you could buy a condo in Florida that I could rent. I'm very, very happy that I didn't. First of all, I did not have enough money. Some people are not cat parents, yeah. First of all, I didn't have enough money to buy the condo that I wanted. Second, I see that the real estate goes down in price right now in Florida because of the new laws that they have to make sure to update the buildings after the building collapsed. And there is a bunch of like cheaper apartments in Florida right now. A lot of people live in Florida. So if I ever want to buy, I would probably just buy in like Fort Lauderdale. But like, I'm not there. I don't think I want to buy in Florida. Like, I don't want to worry about a hurricane. It's not for me. I rather just rent. If I'll go there like for a month one day. Friends are those you can rely on. Do you think we can rely on you? I think that's not the right statement. I don't think friends are those you can rely on. There can be different friends. I feel like you should not look at people who you can call your friends in a serious way only, because I have different type of friends. I have a friends who I know I can rely on. I have a friends who I know that I can just get a beer with, and I'm not necessarily gonna rely on them, but I still consider them my friend. You know, I have a friends who I can talk on the phone to. I have friends who never talk to me on the phone to. So it's like weird. It's like there are different types of friendships. I had some older lady here in an apartment, and she complained of a bag I put in hall for a couple hours with old clothes. Yep, that's gonna do it. Be careful, Chris won't make you furry. Chris can't make me a furry because I'm not interested in furry. You know, it really. Did you eat all the peppers? Yes, we just finished them. I went to see my new film. I hope it's gonna be good. Did you ever do an apartment tour? I've never done an apartment tour of this apartment, guys. I really have to. This is like what I'm slacking on. Would anyone want to live in Florida? Somebody says. need lots of insurance in Florida because of the hurricanes. Yeah, and insurance companies are leaving to Florida, so I would not want to buy in Florida right now. I don't think it's something I would be. I would love to go for a month in February, February or January, maybe for 2 weeks. We'll see if we'll be able to do this year. But I really would love to go for like 2 weeks. So, art very nice. Like you so much. I love how active you are guys in comments today. I really love it. Hey, wait. If I skip some comment, I just accidentally skip it. I had to tell Art stop calling me. I was really getting annoyed. Bobby, I'm not complaining about it. I feel like our friendship is really was outdated. Do you think Chris will get tired of furries? No, I don't think he will get tired of furries. Not anytime soon. Chris is not trying to turn people into furries. Yeah, he's not gonna get tired. He has so much fun. Being a furry is not cheap, and he like spends a lot of money on it. It's like his big hobby. So, all right, I guess we're good. I guess we talked a lot. I just want to give you a shout out. I want to ask you guys before I go, especially from people who are like come to my Christmas live streams, who are like not like Bobby, who just want to send me my Christmas gift bag, but I just want to ask. I want to ask people, what's one thing when it comes to my YouTube channel you look forward to in next 4 months? It can be Christmas live or it can be something else that you look forward to on my YouTube channel. Before I go, if you can tell me one thing that you look forward to on this YouTube channel. Gaze of Our Days with Evan, Sunday Lives, Eurovision Live, Different Lifestyle, Christmas Live for sure, Gold Button. Ugh, I wish we had a Gold Button. We have to work hard. Christmas City Making. Definitely look forward for Christmas Live. Really, you're so funny. Bobby, I have a good sense of humor. I still remember how you didn't come to my comedy show, so. Sunday Live, Cooking Channel with Pumpkin. Let's see, how about Christmas Live is number one, but also like more cooking lives. I love stuffed papers, more cooking lives, definitely Christmas Live. I am not sure. I always look forward to the lives or any lives in the matter. Sunday Lives, cooking shows, Christmas. Okay, I like those. I knew it. You'll never forgive me. Yeah, Bobby, there was like nobody on my comedy show. I'm still recovering from it, so. Oh, that was not funny for me. All right, so Sunday Lives, Cooking Lives, Long Vlogs. Okay, nobody said interview with other guy. What's your skincare routine? YouTube filter. That's it. Thank you so much, Waterloo, for becoming the ultimate pumpkin. Bit far from me. I live too far away. We've got Halloween and Thanksgiving first. No, Joe. I was talking about Bob because he lived close. Was there a comedy at your show? Yes. I'm from Minnesota and we get all 4 seasons. I'm sick of the cold winter. Hi, Derek. Alright. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm gonna go because it's enough is enough. I talk too much. I never shut up. Stay tuned. Let's hope that my words match my actions. Check out my VIP too. Like recession, you know, I really have to push my VIP. Check out my VIP. There are some good videos. And there is a discount now, 15% off for the first 100 people next 24 hours. So my VIP, open art in different angle. So, all right. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.